Good evening, everyone. Thanks for joining us. I'm Amanda Hill.
And I'm Brian Yacono. A man from Albion who has been indicted on 11 counts of sexual assault, sexual abuse of a minor, and sexual exploitation of a minor is due in court this week.
Tonight, the alleged victim's mother is telling us her daughter was 13 at the time of the alleged crimes, and she wants people to be aware of this man after he posted $50,000 bail just last month.
His name is Sean Eori, and he is the president and treasurer of the Winterport Dragway. News Center Maine's Jack Moment is live in the studio tonight to explain this case. Hi, Jack.
Hey, Brian and Amanda. Eori is facing nearly a dozen counts related to sexual assault of a minor, exploitation of a minor, and possession of sexually explicit materials. He is due in court tomorrow to discuss the bail conditions, but in the meantime, I spoke with the alleged victim's mother, along with a co-owner of the racetrack Eori is a member of.
It was a Friday evening, very specific Friday evening.
Daniel French says her daughter told her news last summer that changed their family forever.
On that Friday night, I immediately started crying. And then I looked at my husband and said, we need to fix this.
Her teenage daughter is saying she's been sexually assaulted and abused by a longtime family friend, a man nearly 3 times her age at the time.
He was a family friend. We've known him since my daughter was young. She was a baby. When I really got to know him.
French says the man is Sean Eori, current co-owner, president, and treasurer of the Winterport Dragway. She says he helped her daughter and son find hobbies and work.
That's kind of how I saw him for my children, as like an uncle. And he persuaded her like an uncle.
French and her husband reported Eori to the police, and court documents show he was indicted just last month on 11 counts, ranging from sexual abuse of a minor, gross sexual assault, and court documents even allege that Eori photographed sexual conduct with a minor. He posted a $50,000 bail the day he was indicted.
He's still the acting president and treasurer of Winterport Dragway.
Dickie Condon is a co-owner of the Dragway, where Eori is part of the organization, at least on paper, saying the indictment has divided the Dragway's leadership.
We used to be good friends and stuff, and like I tell everybody around here, I'd rather have no friend than have a friend that's a pedophile.
Condon says since the allegations surfaced, Eori has only shown up to the Dragway once.
Yeah, so you've been avoiding it.
He says Dragway leadership has a meeting this month to discuss Eori's place at the facility.
Well, I don't believe an alleged child molester should be the head of a family-friendly anything.
Being involved in law enforcement over a number of years, what I've seen in my career is that a lot of kids are suffering from trauma.
And investigating crimes such as sexual abuse of a minor, longtime Saginaw County Sheriff Joel Mary says is hard on everyone.
You know, that's one of the really difficult things for a family to speak out against someone who they've had a trust and relationship with for a long time.
And as for French, that time can't come soon enough.
As a mom, all I want is for my teenage daughter to just be a teenage girl again.
And Eori will be in court tomorrow morning in Kennebec County. His attorney told us they will be discussing the amount and conditions of his bail. Now his attorney declined to comment on anything else related to this case.
Jack Moment in our studio tonight. Jack, thank you.